Looks like everything's all in order. Can probably take off soon.
Ahoy down there, Captain! Everything is ready for takeoff.
Awesome. I mean, I'm glad to get this ship out of my backyard. Our yard is huge, but this ship is taking up a good chunk of it. Also, this captain's chair is really comfy.
Well, anytime you're ready, we can all pile on here. There's quite a few seats, so we shouldn't run out of any room or anything like that.
Okay, well, Ossian, start telling everybody to get ready, because we're gonna leave soon. Okay, everybody, welcome to Skeleton Week, Episode 2. The first episode was really about introducing Skeleton Week. It's basically a big 2-week-long adventure. Episode 2 is where we actually begin this adventure. What we are going to be doing is heading out into the Loft Desert that I told you about in the previous episode. And like I said before, the reason this is so pillarous and it's such a dangerous journey is because there's 3 stars, 3 suns that hang over the Loft Desert. They're not really suns per se, they're more like big balls of energy, but they give off so much heat that if a toy stands in the Loft Desert unprotected, even on the barest edge of it, they will melt. So that is the reason that we have a spaceship that has a force field projector, so we don't melt and die. And yes, it's just a precaution because the spaceship does have some like force fields and things, but we also have some guns on the ship, some laser cannons just in case. And I'll go ahead and show you them now. As you can see, there's lots of cannons, and I guess they're kind of hard to spot on the camera, but those 2 holes right there, fire off laser-guided missiles, so they fly in the air and then arc back down to the ground and destroy the target. So if any, like, creatures or beasts or raiding parties come to try and attack our ship, we can fire those to scare them off. The holes on the side there also fire firework-type things. So those won't do any damage, but they'll create huge explosions in the sky that can scare off or intimidate things, specifically like Loft Desert beasts. These 2 holes right here are also missiles, so they'll fly in the air and launch down as well. But other than that, we don't have many weapons, because we're not trying to start any wars. Although, I will say that these seats are very comfortable, so if we do start a war, we can probably live in here for a long time. We just need to have enough resources. Okay, guys, I'm in charge of packing the food, so I grabbed all sorts of things. Now, we don't exactly have, like, a lot of means of cooking things, so I'm just bringing along some instant meals like MREs and other pre-prepared meals that we can just rehydrate and eat. One cool thing about this ship is that the engines are on the outside, so you can see them, which means you can cook food and boil water while the engine is running. Just make sure you don't get the water on the engine, but yeah, dude, it's pretty sick. I am in charge of packing clothes and other things like that related to that kind of thing, so gear and clothes and equipment. This job is actually a lot harder than one might first expect, because you, really have no way of telling what kind of dangers we're gonna encounter. It's really hard to try and prepare for every single circumstance possible. Okay, I think the engines are all secure, or these buckles right here for the cannons, and everything's looking in tip-top shape, so why don't we go ahead and get everybody in. Alright, everybody on the ship, and bring your suitcases or whatever else you're bringing too, because we're leaving in, what time is it? 1 hour, no, 10 minutes. Dude, I thought we had a lot more time than that. Shoot, I better get packing. Hey, Tim, have you or anybody else seen my surfboard? No, but, I mean, man, what are you gonna need your surfboard for? We're gonna be in the desert. Actually, we might Have you ever gone sandboarding? Actually, I have, but it's not nearly as fun as surfing. I just need to find my board. Okay, guys, all our gear is officially packed on the ship, and we are getting ready to depart in about 2 minutes. Skeleton Week is just about starting. So yeah, I'll get back to this episode once everybody gets in the ship and we take off into the desert. Yo, dudes, wait up! You almost left me behind. I got my surfboard. Alright, perfect fit. Oh yeah, I got the best spot in the house, dudes. Okay, everybody, I am in the captain's chair, and I'm about to launch this ship into the Loft Desert. So if you guys are excited for Skeleton Week, leave a like right now, because, here, I'm gonna talk over the intercom.
Alright, everybody, our first destination is the Xbox Mountain. It is about an hour-long flight to get there, so everybody sit back, relax, and enjoy the space travel, alright? And remember, no limbs or extremities of any kind are allowed outside the vehicle because they will burn.
Alright, intercom is off. Just leave a like now if you're excited for this series, and let's go. Okay guys, we've been on the road, or there's technically not any road, but we've been on this trip going to the mountain for about 30 minutes now, so we're about halfway there. Now the Xbox Mountain is only like a small distance into the Loft Desert, so Loft Desert is actually huge, but we are only venturing about not even 100 miles into it, because after a certain point it becomes really unsafe. There's tons of raiding parties that like to hijack ships and attack people. But we're stopping at a pit stop now, or not really a pit stop anywhere in sight, but we've just stopped to kind of take a break. I would get out and stretch my legs, but I can't because it's this 3 burning suns. It's actually really, really hot even inside the ship. But yeah, I'm going to extend this arm right here, and apparently it's safe to go out in the desert when you're inside this arm, but anyway, we'll see. Okay guys, as you can see, I am currently suspended in this arm above the ground, and it's actually pretty scary because I'm literally like an inch away from the burning hot sand and the burning hot heat of the sun, so I think I'm gonna bring this arm back in because this is like literally hanging on the balance between life and death. Okay guys, I got out of the captain's chair to take a break because there's a bunch of harnesses that come down to make sure you don't fall off in the event of a crash. I think this ship was designed for space travel, so the harnesses are a little bit excessive when I'm just driving the ship like in a desert with nobody around and it's completely flat. Still, it's nice to have the extra safety. It's really armored, but I mean, it's a little bit clunky. But we've stopped here for about 5-10 minutes now, and I think that's long enough, and we would get out and sightsee, but like Skelty said, we would all burn if we got out right now to stretch our legs. So I think for the rest of the way, I'm not going to film anything because there's nothing we really can film. I would get more drone shots of the ship, but the thing is, the drones start to break down, the batteries actually start to overheat from the heat, and they almost crash, and if they crash, we can't get them back. Okay, everybody, we are here at the Xbox Mountain. Now, it's kind of a long trek up to the top, and sadly we can't bring our awesome spaceship, because when Optimus Prime decommissioned this ship, he also disabled the thrusters. So we can't fly up there. We'll have to take the stairs, which is going to take about 20 minutes in and of itself. But yeah, basically, there's a little bit of shade here, so we're gonna go stop there. It's sort of like the check-in desk because there is a big hotel. So I'm here under the shade. It's extremely hot just from being here in the shade in the desert for about 5 seconds. There's sweat streaming down my face. Malleus and Edward came with me. Malleus is actually one of the people who's helping to pay for the hotel. We all pooled our money together, but some people like Edward and Skelty and Tarsus and Jessica and Erica and Tim and Incus, and I said some people, but I just named all of them. They don't have any jobs yet because they're still in college, so they didn't pay for anything. But yeah, we're under this shade, and I guess we're gonna check in. There's like a computer somewhere around here, but you have to tap a part of the wall. It's very futuristic and primitive at the same time because there's like rock steps and bricks and things like that, and it looks like pyramids in places of it, but then there's also like hidden computers and flying like cameras and things, so yeah, can't tell if it's futuristic or not.
Okay, so we're in the shade, and Skelty and I are gonna go up and check out our room.
Okay, guys, I don't know if you can see up there, but there's a little bit of a slit. That's where you get in, so it's a bit of a trek up the mountain, but let's go. Okay, guys, we're in the room right now. It's kind of empty right now, but, yeah, Tarsus is checking out the bathroom and closet space. It's actually pretty big. I'm in the main area. There's a small TV right here, and we're actually in 3 separate rooms. Since we have such a big party, they said 4 to a room max. So, yeah, we have several different rooms, and basically, we're just gonna chill here for the rest of the night, since it's kind of late right now. We had a really late start to Skeleton Week in general, and we had a late start getting here, and so we're gonna have a late start in the morning. But anyway, we're just gonna hang out here, and then in the morning we're doing our first cool thing. So pretty much all the episodes after this will be more cool things, but this will be the first one. Alright guys, I just made it up to the top of the mountain, and this thing is actually really cool. At this lookout point, there's the spaceship. You can see just how high up we are. It's really crazy. And look at that. It's just a sheer cliff face. Now, if you do come at the right time, like if you visit this Xbox Mountain resort and hotel and also climbing structure at the right time, you can like rappel down the side of this whole mountain, and it's super cool. But we unfortunately didn't come. It opens in August, and I wanted to get this Skeleton Week thing out soon because it's a special thing. And you can even see the reflections of the suns. Oh my god, they're so... I'm standing inside the building right now, and I'm sweltering. It's a good thing they blast the air conditioning. But I'm about to enter the room now, and anyway, this is gonna end episode 2 of Skeleton Week. So if you guys are enjoying so far, make sure to like, and definitely expect part 3 coming very, very soon. I'm gonna try and upload 2 episodes every week, but, I mean, not week, 2 every day, sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And of course, thank you very much to everybody who's helping us with the cinematography and the drone shots and anyone helping me edit. So yeah, this is the end of the episode. Oh, I'm actually sweating.